Okay, do a Taliyah matchup tier list again. Sure. Why not? Okay, let me first put all mid laners here. I mean, I might as well put Aatrox as well. Ah, Yone. Fun. 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 Okay, I'll finish it after the game. Oh yeah, tier list, tier list. Starting with the worst matchups. You know what? I'll just go one by one. Okay, Aatrox easy. Akali. I think Akali is a skill matchup. Pre-level 6, pretty easy. After level 6, you hard lose. Like, Akali can just straight up press ult on you, miss her E, and still end up killing you with just 2 Qs. Pretty brain dead if you ask me, but in teamfights you hard counter. So, but if we're just going off lane, it's bad, I guess. Like, just 1v1 wise, I think it's pretty bad, because Akali can out-sustain till level 6, and then if you fuck up your wave, but if you fuck up your wave after level 6 and you don't have flash, 1v1, you're dead. But yeah, okay, Ahri is, I'll just say, Taliyah favorite. Yeah, it's Taliyah just counters Ahri. She outranges Ahri, counters her ult, better wave clear early on. Yeah, I think Taliyah's better. Akshan, skill matchup. I don't know, the thing with Akshan is, I only face one Akshan on the EU server and it's Phantasm. Like, you do outrange him, you know? But if you fuck a bunch, you just die as well. It's tough to say, bro. When I have one sample size and it's fucking Phantasm, I'd say it's a skill matchup. Anivia, skill matchup. Not much to say. Whoever hits abilities wins the matchup. Corki is bad. Corki used to be one of the easiest matchups for Taliyah. If you're gonna look at the tier list from a year ago, I'll probably have Corki at really easy, because he did nothing early game. Now he just stat checks you, and they're gonna buff him as well. So yeah, shit matchup. Annie, I have a mental block, so I'm gonna put it at bad. I think it's fine. You can win the matchup because you do outrange her, but she farms to level 6 and then she runs at you with 1,000,000 movement speed and she clicks ult on you and you die. So yeah, fuck that champ. Aurelion Sol, pretty easy. You can just perma shove under tower and make it hard for Aurelion Sol to farm. No, you can interrupt his W, I mean, and you can interrupt his Q, and you roam better than him. You basically do everything better, he just outskills, that's the only thing. Aurora, I'd say it's Taliyah favorite, pretty easy. Cassio, whoever hits abilities wins, same shit. Technically you outrange her, but Cassio, it can be tough sometimes. I've seen some very good Cassio players. Azir, Taliyah favorite. Used to be really bad matchup back when it was poke Azir. But now Azir is quite close ranged, and I think Taliyah wins the matchup. You also cock his team fighting quite hard with your E. Brand is easy. Brand is just cheese, it's not really a mid laner. The only thing you need to do against Brand is what Brand mid players want to do is they want to use their Q on a minion and then E. It's cancer, yeah, it's cancer, but it's easy. Because Brand is not a mid laner. I mean, I'll put it at Taliyah favorite, because apparently all of you guys are struggling against it. I don't know. I don't see that much though, so once again, small sample size. That's why these niche picks, they're kind of hard to rate. Because what if next time I face fucking Korean rank 1 Brand mid? Doesn't exist, but what if? But I've faced master players on Brand, and I don't really struggle against it ever, because the only thing you do is you stand out of the gigantic E range, and you kind of need to know the range and dodge it. Then Cho'Gath, just don't get hit by the Qs, should be easy. Diana, like the thing is, bro, all these matchups are easy, but Taliyah is genuinely weak right now, so she doesn't have the damage to punish them, but normally she does. I think normally Taliyah can solo kill Diana in lane. I think nowadays she can't. But I'll still put it at easy. Hwei, skill matchup, I'd say... I used to struggle a lot against Hwei, now I don't anymore. I think I learned the matchup, I think it's a skill matchup. Aurelia, Taliyah favorite. For me it's easy at this point, but at the same time, if you fuck up, you'll die. Just like against Akshan, you'll die if you fuck up. Don't rope it. The road needs you. Okay, on to the tier list again. Heimerdinger. I mean, you can just always kill the turrets, and his champion is useless. That's why Heimerdinger is not a mid laner, because you just kill the towers, the turrets, and then what? You just win. Echo. Taliyah favorite. Just care for his E. If he gets on top of you, you are fucked. So keep your EW for self-peel. But I mean, it's an assassin. I think you should win any assassin matchup, any. Because they shouldn't get on you. If they get on you, you die. As simple as that. If they don't, then you win. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Now, I think if there's the best Echo player in the world against the best Taliyah player in the world, Taliyah will win. That's why I put it here. But maybe an average Taliyah against average Echo, maybe Echo would win that. I don't know. With Zed, it's a bit different because he has 2 blinks. He has his W and his ult. And he just has more ways to get on you. That's why Zed is really hard. With Echo, it's pretty straightforward. He's on top of you and that's it. Same for Kiana, same for Talon, same for Naafiri, basically. There are, like, I guess, like, same for Fizz, even Fizz, like, Fizz is a bit harder, I guess, but it's still, like, just keep your EW for when they use their dash, and you should be fine. Ezreal, it's a bad matchup. Ezreal just stat checks. Like, you can play it, but he's just a stat checker. You will have better push, eventually, just not early levels. Any good Ezreal in high elo just auto-tech use the wave, forces prio, forces level 2 first, and will try to zone you from farming. Fizz, in high elo it's Taliyah favorite, that's all I'm gonna say. Maybe in lower elos it's different. I don't know, I'm not the person to ask, you should ask yourself. Skill matchup? I guess it's a skill matchup, because it's not as straightforward as Echo. I don't know, bro, I play against Fizz like once in a lifetime, you know? People don't pick that champion either. And when I see a Fizz, they're shit. Like, no offense, but Master Fizzes are not good. Galio, I'll just say skill matchup, it's kind of even. I don't think you have damage to kill Galio. You're just there in lane. I don't think either champion should die in this lane. Garen, easy. You just poke him. He doesn't have anything. Then again, Garen does counter Taliyah. Don't get it twisted. In lane, Taliyah counters, I mean, it's just an easy matchup in lane. In general, in teamfights, Garen counters Taliyah. If it's Garen top and you're mid, then GG. Katarina, bad. I think lane is fine though. Bro, like, Katarina's just not a good champ. Like, it is really not a good champ because she doesn't have good wave clear. She doesn't have, like, anything that a mid laner should have. It's just an assassin that has 20,000 dashes, and that counters Taliyah because you can never hit her with your W or E. You can only hit her with your Q until she fucks up. And I guarantee you, every single Katarina player will fuck up. Katarina players are retarded. So that makes it Taliyah favored. But if they do nothing and they skill and they go a bit behind, they will just fuck you over in teamfights. Like, this champion, like, everything about it counters Taliyah. But the lane is not that bad. It's about laning, skill matchup, it's whatever. Just don't stand on her daggers and you should be fine. If you stand on her daggers, you will die. Don't do it. Jace, skill matchup. Once again, whoever hits abilities better wins. Kassadin is easy, but he does outskill you, so I'll put it Taliyah favorite. Kassadin, you're just on a timer. You need to punish him very hard before level 6. You should be up, like in lower elos, you can solo kill Kassadins for sure, because they don't know shit. In higher elos, they get a bit better at avoiding damage, but yeah, you should still get a lead. Even if you don't kill them, you should get like a lead. You should perma have prio, or freeze on him, and like let your jungler come, one of the two things. But yeah, Kassadin, obviously, eventually he outskills and fucks you over on side, but still Taliyah favorite matchup. I'm happy if I see a Kassadin, basically. I'm not happy if I see Garen though, so that would make him the worst. But yeah, skill matchup, I guess. This like very niche pick. His all-in at level 6 with his flash is very dangerous, but before that, you do outrange him. You do have better push, and you're just a better champ. Glad is easy. He just has 20 dashes in his kit, and yeah, quite easy. LeBlanc, this is interesting. I'd say it's one of the worst matchups before level 8, and then it becomes very easy. Like, the switch is crazy. The switch in this champ is crazy. It's still LeBlanc favored for sure. If your champion is just 30 times stronger for 10 minutes straight, then where's Syndra? I forgot. Okay, Syndra's banned. Plus, I've never won lane against LeBlanc ever. Yeah, but she wins before level 8 really hard. Like, really, really hard. It's one of the worst matchups ever. And then, like, once you get your cooldowns, once you get one item or two items, it becomes really hard for LeBlanc to play unless she's fed. If she's fed, she just shits on you for the rest of the game until team fights. But I don't know, Taliyah does quite well into LeBlanc after level 9. Like, if you're even, just spam your shit on her and dodge her E and she dies if she goes in. Like, keep your range while spamming your Q. It becomes too much for her. Before level 8, she kind of has timers where if you throw your Q, she has like 4 or 5 seconds where she can walk up and just jump on you and she stat checks you. So even if you have your cooldowns, she will just walk up, tank everything, straight up dash through your E. She will still win the trade. That's just how the champion works. Before level 8 though, eventually you have damage. So I'll put it at bad. I mean, lane specific, it's the worst. But like in general, it's not bad. Trust. I'll put it at worst because it's definitely like really hard to play. But eventually it gets better, trust me. Then I put Katarina at bad as well, to be honest. What am I even doing? Cat at skill matchup. As if Katarina takes any skill, come on now. Lissandra, who the fuck even plays this champ? Taliyah favorite, I think, more range. Lucian is bad, same as Ezreal, just stat checks you. Lux, I barely ever play against Lux mid, but I don't think Lux is hard. Mozart does nothing, man. This is kind of like Lux, it kind of does nothing. But Lux has more range, so against Lux it's just boring. Kill is easy, don't really need to explain. Nafiri, same reasoning as Echo. Karma, I'd say skill matchup, but it's just boring, honestly. But you know what, I'll just do skill / even matchup. Then I'll put Akali here, to be honest. I think Akali is definitely favored towards Akali. I will probably change a lot of these things, by the way. Like, if I look back at it. Easy, I guess. Now, Nasus has his E. That makes it a bit more annoying. Nico becomes even once you learn the skill matchup. Or once you learn the matchup. Nico used to be really bad, though. But I think now she is... Like, when you play a matchup 1,000 times, like I do, you just learn how to play against it, you know? With every champion, unless this champ. This Orianna champ is just too overpowered for Taliyah. The thing with Taliyah is, she wants to play or avoid minions. Orianna can perfectly play in minions, because her Q goes through minions and Taliyah Q doesn't. Her Q cooldown is really short, just like what's it called? Just like Taliyah Q, it's really short cooldown. But Orianna can actually stand behind minions, whereas Taliyah can't. Orianna has more range, more damage, has a shield to tank your burst if you do ever hit her. Her ult, her bow, everything about it is just too OP for how Taliyah wants to play. And yeah, she can like track your movement. Taliyah is pretty mobile, I'd say, even though she doesn't have any dashes. You do want to move around with Taliyah quite a lot. Orianna can track it with her bow. It's just everything about this matchup is bad. She outskills you as well. Better early, better mid, better late. Better in team fights, depends. Sometimes Taliyah has more value in the game, but most of the time Orianna, because she has more range. Better combos, I don't know. This champion, you don't like playing against it. Pantheon is easy. Kiana is Taliyah favorite. Like, there's definitely ways where this goes into skill matchup. Like, I've seen some really good Kianas that do kind of fuck me. But you would have to fuck up for them to fuck you over. If she's in a somewhat balanced state. Like, there are some times where this champion is straight up broken, and yeah. But yeah, in general, it should be Taliyah favorite. You can zone her off the wave level 1 very often. Unless they're smart. If they play in the minions, then they're fine. But very often you can just zone them. And yeah, you have deals to peel her away. She's quite short ranged. Quinn is Taliyah favorite. You can fuck over her E. You can push the wave in, so it's like hard for Quinn to roam. Just whatever, right? It can go second wind, orange shield, just do nothing. Rise is kind of even. Like, I just don't think you have damage for Rise. I think Rise is quite tanky. So yeah, it's kind of even if you just AFK farm. Rumble, Taliyah favorite. Gragas, Taliyah favorite. Gwen is easy in lane, but once she skills and she's not like turbo behind, you're fucked. This champion is cancer OP in team fights. If it goes in game overall, I would put it at worst. You really don't want to play against Gwen. I hate playing against Gwen. But in lane specific, it's really easy. Seraphine, same shit. Fucking easy. She does nothing as a champ. Singed, Sinch doesn't even lane against you. It's just kind of whatever. So yeah, I'll put it at easy as well, I guess. Talon, Taliyah favorite, same reasoning as Echo, Nafiri. They can kill you if you fuck up. And yeah, that's it. Tristana, even skill matchup. If you fuck up, you die. If not, you're fine, you're chilling. Against Tristana, just keep your E, by the way. That's basically the fuck up. If you use your E while she has her W up, she will wait out your E and then jump on you and you're fucked. Tryndamere, low-key bad now that Everfrost is out of the game. Everfrost was one way to deal with him. I don't think there's anything now. I think... but he kind of does nothing though at the same time. TF... I'd say Taliyah favorite because Taliyah has more range. I'll finish after this game. Jungle support from both teams decided I cannot play and I can't play for the rest of the game. It's fun. I might as well just finish my tier list if I'm not playing the game anyways. So, where was I? Here. Veigar. Veigar's kind of even. I don't think any of the champions should die. But you can kill or pressure Veigar if you play well. I've definitely done it a lot of times, but I think on paper this should be even. Falco, same shit. Vex, Taliyah favorite. She has a lot more range. Oh, apparently Jax is texting me now. I'll go back to top. Victor used to be one of the worst matchups, but I think Victor is just a bad champion right now. So it makes it a bit better. Let's go, team! You got this! I'll be cheerleading. What does CBT mean? Cook and ball torture. If you play against Orianna, yeah, not fun. Why are you doing this during the game? Bro, I have no rule. I legit have no rule. Even if I play the game, I won't make an impact. Both jungle support decided I have no importance this game. Jungle support decided that, not me. Syndra, lane is pretty bad as well. It's okay. It's not that hard to go even. Like a major part of this matchup is dodging the QE, which if you don't do it, you just lose. She has more range. In teamfights, she fucks you over really hard. But lane, it's not as bad as Orianna, so that's why I don't put it there. It's definitely still shit, because she does outrange you. But she doesn't have the same damage, and like if you hit Syndra with a combo, you actually deal damage. If you hit Orianna with a combo, she just negates it with her E. So yeah, that's the major difference. That's why I put it one tier below. It's definitely still bad. Sylas, I think it's definitely Taliyah favored though. Like it's in Taliyah's hands to outplay him. I'll put it here. It's a fun matchup. I think Sylas is one of the more fun matchups. It's definitely losable. So it's not that easy, but it's fun. But I think Taliyah takes the edge. Swain kind of does nothing. Smolder, skill matchup even. If anything, it's slightly bad, but I don't think it's the same as these champs. So I'll just put it at even. It's winnable for both sides. Yone, bad. I think Yone is really bad because there's just no way you can kill him. With current runes, current Taliyah damage, maybe if they buff Taliyah a bit, it's more playable. But as of right now, if he goes D-Shield, Fleet, Second Wind, you run out of mana before he goes out of health. And he can get on you quite easily. He can ignore your E. If you do manage to fuck up your W, you just die. So yeah, I think it's a pretty bad matchup. Low-key, I can put it here right now. I don't mind putting it here. I think if Yone is balanced and Taliyah is balanced, then it's fine for Taliyah. Yasuo is a fun matchup as well. It can go both ways. It is slightly Taliyah favored, but I'll put it at skill matchup. I think it's very losable. I play against those guys. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. It's Taliyah favored, but you can lose it. Xerath, pretty bad. He outranges you. Zoe, skill matchup. If you get hit by Zoe E, then you will lose the lane. If not, then you win. Ziggs is pretty easy. Ziggs is just... You could say he's high range, but... I don't know. Like, you can pressure him quite easily, I'd say. Ziggs is not really a real mid laner anyways. Zed. I mean, Zed is bad, for obvious reasons. One of the worst, to be honest. Yeah, I'll put it here. I'll put it here. I think for the average Taliyah player, it's definitely one of the worst matchups. Eventually, like, if you get to a high level, it becomes playable. So that is a skill check. It's a skill, technically, yeah. But it's so much in favor. Did I really just do that? Wow, okay, we don't talk about it. It is so much in favor of Zed that I don't think it should be in skill matchup. Technically, everything is a skill matchup, to a certain extent. Like, technically, you could outplay Yone if you play it picture perfect and he plays it turbo bad. Then you can outplay Yone or any of these champs early on. But like, It's way easier for Zed to outplay Taliyah than it is otherwise. Zek's easy, just don't get cheesed. Just don't get cheesed, that's all. Vladimir's Taliyah favorite. I know a lot of people sometimes struggle against Vladimir. But in my opinion, you outpush him really hard. You poke him under tower pretty hard. And even if you don't kill him, you have a lot of pressure on him. And around level 8, 9, you actually have the damage to kill him. You just have more range, so I think it's Taliyah favorite. I never had problems with Vladimir. Actually, that's a lie. I used to have problems with the older Taliyah, because she was a bit shorter range with the WE. But with the current Taliyah, I never had a problem. Malphite. I played against a Malphite top. And that went kinda even, I would say. Like, I was slightly winning. But in mid lane, it's pretty easy. I'll put it that easy. In mid lane, the lane is like a lot less long. It's really easy to just poke Malphite. He doesn't have a lot of space. Just after 6, just don't die to his ult. Like, once he gets his ult, it gets a bit tricky. So yeah, that's all. Kog'Maw, Taliyah favorite. He's very weak early game. Not very mobile at all. You should be able to hit him with your combo. And yeah, that's it. I think this is the overall tier list. After the game, I will look at it once more, see if I make any adjustments. Let me just finish this game first. How the fuck are we still in, by the way? We're kind of winning now. Ever since I started on the tier list, we started winning. I think the key was just me standing under tower. And doing nothing. Enemy team didn't know what to do anymore. Okay, easy game. Let me see. Let me revise once more. What a boring game. Wow. Just wow. Like, I'm Kha'Zix. You're getting reported, buddy. Buddy, you're... Oh, not you. You. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. This completely took the fun away from me, man. The champion is insanely overpowered. Can't see? Oh yeah, my bad. Alright, once again. Orianna, cook ball torture. Deserved. Worst matchup of all time. Bad lane. Bad team fighting, bad everything. Everything about it is bad. LeBlanc, first 8 levels, really 8s. On side lane, it's quite tricky as well. Team fighting, you should be better. And after level 8 in lane, if it's even, which it probably won't be because level 8, like by the time you died 3 times. If you manage to not die, you kind of go even CS. She isn't fed. You should go out on top after level 8. There's a world where she's easy as well, you know. It's a skill matchup. Low-key, it's a skill matchup. But it's way easier for LeBlanc to play. So that's why I'll put it there. Actually, I changed my mind. No, but Challenger LeBlanc players are really good at punishing you. But Gold players shouldn't be. So for you guys, it shouldn't be that hard. Like, you guys have no excuse to lose to LeBlanc. But what... You know what, me personally, if I see LeBlanc on enemy team, I'm like, I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see it. Syndra, I hate it. I hate it. Loki could be here because of how broken she is right now. And she's not getting nerfed next patch. You know what? I'll keep it here. But Orianna definitely takes number 1. Because Syndra is also bad laning. It's better than Orianna, that's for sure. But teamfight, Syndra fucks you over as well. And just in general, this champion's really... I hate it. Zed, valid. Yone. I think if Yone is balanced, then it goes here. But he's broken and Taliyah's weak, so I'll put it at worst. I have a mental blocking as Annie, so there's definitely some personal grudge in here. But I think you can go even as well. Like, if you play like a human being, you should be fine. Me personally, I have a mental block against it. Akali, bad. Easy till level 6. Victor, bad. Xerath, bad. They outrange you, that's the only reason. It's kind of a mini game where you have to dodge skill shots. And you don't really get to throw anything back. That's what this feels like. These two. Especially Xerath. All these matchups comes down to who plays better. I think it can go both ways. Lux, technically it's bad. Because I feel like Lux players can just outrange you. But you have better push. You have like more agency in the lane. Like you can actually do stuff. You can roam. That's why I don't think it's that bad. But Lux is broken though. Lux is broken, don't get it twisted. But not in mid lane. I don't think Lux mid is strong. I only think Lux bot lane is strong. I could see a world where Fizz is bad, but honestly, I don't mind. Tristana, just keep your E. Nico, dodge the Qs. Ryze, outrange him. Tryndamere, if he gets on you, you die. Don't let him get on you. You can't really poke him either. Tryndamere is kind of bad, low-key. Veigar is Taliyah favorite. I don't give a fuck. If you struggle against Veigar, you're stupid. I'm just gonna be honest. Veigar does no damage early, has no push, has not that many abilities. Like, sure, he has decent range, but as Taliyah, you should be able to get on him. And yeah, I think Taliyah should win the lane. And yeah, that's it. Vel'Koz outranges you. It's kind of like a mini game. Maybe it should be here as well, but I don't know though. I barely phase against Vel'Koz mid, and if I do, I don't think I ever struggled. I think it's a skill matchup. Just dodge the abilities. You're fine. Just dodge. Am I right? Smolder is just whoever kites better wins. Hard to hit your WE on him because of his E. Also, they fixed the bug. If you E on the ground and Smolder E's where he flies, and then he lands, if he lands in your E, he used to get stunned. It's not like that anymore. They changed it. I always felt like, why does it work that way? I guess it just works that way. I just accepted it, but they finally fixed it. Silas, same as Yasuo, to be honest. It's very, this is a skill matchup, but it's Taliyah favorite. But remember, guys, why does any of this even matter if the one who really decides how your lane goes is jungle and support? Like, you think you have control over your lane? You don't, bro. You don't. It's just jungle support. In all of these matchups, you should not use your WE stupidly. If you do, you die. Aurelia, same shit. Honestly, same. Loki, I could see Azir being here as well. Like, it's not that easy. You know what, I'll put Azir here. But yeah, I guess you can poke him eventually. Swain, you outrange Swain. Same for Vladimir. And yeah, that's it. I think these are all pretty easy.